So tonight's episode, we met a new villain who's familiar to Flash fans out there. He goes by the name of Tony Woodward today, and he's a lifelong bully of Barry. And we don't like bullies over here at the Stream.TV. No bullying, not up in here. And we actually got a little tease of what his comic name is, because that metal machine that Barry was doing some, Three Ninjas work on, Cisco called him Girder. And that's what his name is in the comic book. Thank you, Devon.
You are
for
welcome.
pulling that info out. So what did we like about this villain, and what didn't we like about this villain?
Well, what I didn't like, being, Flash fan, he was a guy that was actually part of the Rogues at one time, but, that's another story. But I would hope they had stayed more traditional to what he really looks like, and this is why I'm getting nervous about Firestorm, because Girder in the comics, as you all know, is like a big hulking piece of steel, like big beard, big hair, just big ugly something. He looks like...
Almost like you. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Bam! Get over there more.
But he's kind of like an iron version of the Thing, in a way. And in this one, they made him very...
I like the slickness.
Yeah, I like.
Well,
cool. That's the way they've got to do it.
They did it like
like
Colossus
cool.
from the movie X-Men. Like,
yeah,
it's
okay.
kinda...
I mean, the thing is, the guy's character is so not likable anyway that, I mean, regardless of if he looked like a big woolly beast or if he didn't, I feel like you don't like him regardless.
Yeah, even though he was like a good-looking dude as well. He was like 6'5", big buff dude. We still
But his
hate
personality,
him.
you're just like,
Yeah.
Well, that's
guy's
why.
a douche.
That's what we said. We were like, we don't like this guy, and Devon was like, well, he's doing a good job. Then.
Yeah,
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, I guess
That's true. I was digging the way he was looking.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wasn't a fan. He was a bully, so he got his comeuppance. Not every day you hear that word.
Nope.
So
First time, actually, I think.
What about him compared to some other villains we've seen? How does he compare to some of your past favorite villains?
I really liked him personally because I thought that this specific challenge that Barry had to overcome, which is kind of my favorite, it seemed like a little bit of the hardest hurdle. The fact that he could literally shatter every single bone in his body, that sounds pretty freaking scary to me. I didn't know if he was going to pull this one off. I mean, he is the Flash, so I think we all kind of knew, but I was excited to see that one happen.
I liked him. Well, actually, I thought he was such an insecure man. I felt so sorry for him at times.
Yeah.
Like, he was the bully in high school, and then he grows up and doesn't get out of the bullying stage and is still a bully, and then drags Iris back to school so that he can finally be big man on campus.
In his
It's
glory
like,
days.
douchebag.
Wait, and wasn't that a picture of him, like, like the wrestling
Yeah, it was
photo
the
or
wrestling
something?
one,
He's
and he
like,
looked at it and
"Rah."
admired it. It was like, that was me when I was like 8, when I was a douche. I was a prick of an 8-year-old.
Definitely not a cool guy. Like,
No.
definitely not a cool guy. He needs some help. He's imbalanced. Guys, please keep hitting us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Use the hashtag #TheFlashAS.
We love it.
Send us your questions. Go to thestream.tv to vote for which one of those Dreamcasting choices you agree with most.